Good morning, boys and girls. It is me, Mrs. Clark, your first grade teacher. I hope that everyone is staying safe. I hope that you are wearing masks if you are going out, as well as washing your hands for at least 20 seconds. I do appreciate you all popping in with me. I truly miss you, boys and girls, and I hope you are missing me as well. But I want to help continue your learning while you are at home. So I decided to do a lesson today on exclamation sentences. Now, next week we will be focusing on different kinds of sentences. So today I'm going to focus on exclamation sentences because we have covered question sentences as well as imperative and declarative sentences with periods at the end. All right, so I'm going to see if I'm able to flip this camera around, and if not, I may have to do this in 2 short videos. But our objective for today is to identify and use an exclamation sentence. All right, so gonna stop this. All right, boys and girls. All right, so I'm back. All right, so our objective is at the top. We're going to identify and use an exclamation. What is an exclamation, boys and girls? Does anybody happen to know? Well, in case you don't, I'm going to give you the definition. If you will, repeat after me. An exclamation is a sentence that shows strong feelings, and it is called an exclamation. An exclamation sentence, boys and girls, you don't have to repeat this part, begins with a capital letter, as all sentences must begin with a capital letter, right, boys and girls? And it ends with an exclamation point. So this is an exclamation point, boys and girls. It looks like a number 1, and it has a dot down at the bottom under that point. All right, that is called an exclamation point. So anytime we use an exclamation point, we're going to show feelings with it. And when we're showing feelings, that means that we're reading with expression. So look at the first sentence that I have at the bottom. It says, I love your painting. So I'm going to read that sentence with expression because it has an exclamation point at the end. I love your painting. Do you notice how the sentence had expression? How I read that sentence with expression? I love your painting. That's showing a strong feeling that I have toward your painting. Look at the next sentence. Your dress is gorgeous. Your dress is gorgeous. Did you listen to the strong feelings that I expressed when I read that sentence? Your dress is gorgeous. Show strong feelings by applying that exclamation point, and then show that feeling when you're reading that particular sentence. The last one says, I just won $100. Did you hear my strong feelings? That means that I felt extremely happy to know that I won $100. All right. So when I make a sentence that shows strong feelings, then I want to make sure that I place an exclamation point at the end of my sentence because it is an exclamation sentence. All right, boys and girls. All right. So we're going to work through a couple of these together, and I want you all to help me figure out if this sentence is an exclamation sentence or not. All right. So it says, which sentence is an exclamation? And of course, boys and girls, I am so missing you all that I decided to use you all in my sentences. All right. So sentence number 1, we have a sentence A as well as a sentence B. Number 1 says, Joshua draws a picture. The second part of the sentence says, I can't wait to see you. All right. So think about which one of those sentences, which would show a form of strong feelings or expression. Joshua draws a picture. Would that show any kind of strong expression or feelings inside of that sentence? What do you think? Not really. So actually, that is a statement. Because you're stating something. So you're telling something. It's a telling sentence. I'm sorry, boys and girls. Joshua draws a picture. Let's see the second one. I can't wait to see it. That shows expression because you are excited about getting a chance to what? See the picture. I can't wait to see it. So what I'm going to do is take my marker and I'm going to put an exclamation point beside the one that has the exclamation, and then my other one is a period. All right, let's go to sentence number 2. Is that your picture? Jaylee is the best artist. Is that your picture? Now think about all the type of sentences we've learned about. We know that if a sentence wants an answer, what is that called, boys and girls? Yes, that is called a question sentence. If you read a sentence and it wants a response or an answer back, then you know that type of sentence is a question sentence. Is that your picture? So that is a question that I'm asking somebody. Is that your picture? So what goes at the end of that sentence, boys and girls? That is correct. A question mark. I'm sorry, y'all. It's hard to write and hold the phone. All right. Jaylee is the best artist. All right. Does that sentence, could you show strong feelings in that sentence? Jaylee is the best artist. Yes, Jaylee is the best artist. You might say she draws really great pictures. All right. So at the end of my sentence goes a exclamation point. All right. Let's look at sentence number 3. That flower looks so pretty. The second part of it says, Vanessa will draw it. All right. I'm going to give you a minute to think and maybe talk to your parent. Which one of those sentences do you think would show strong feelings? That flower looks so pretty, or Vanessa will draw it. I'm going to give you a few seconds. Kind of talk with your parent. What do you think? Which one of those sentences would show expression? All right. That flower looks so pretty, or Vanessa will draw it. I hope that you and your parent chose that flower looks so pretty as the sentence that is an what? Exclamation sentence. So therefore, I will draw an exclamation point at the end of my sentence. What about Vanessa will draw it? What type of sentence is Vanessa will draw it? That is a telling sentence. It is telling us what Vanessa will do. And so a telling sentence requires a period. All right. Our last one says, no one draws like you. No one draws like you. And then the second part of the sentence says, can you make another picture? Can you make another picture? All right. I want you to do this one on your own. No one draws like you, or can you make another picture? Which sentence do you think needs an exclamation point? All right. You should have said, no one draws like you. All right. Can you make another picture? What type of sentence is that? And what type of ending mark do we need? That is correct, boys and girls. You should have said a question mark because it is requiring a what? An answer. Can you make another picture? It's asking you a question. All right. All right. So this will conclude our lesson for today, boys and girls. Again, we were identifying and using exclamation sentences. I will post a couple of sentences on our Class Dojo page for you to be able to do along with this lesson that I taught. I hope you all enjoyed it. And I definitely look forward to seeing you all on Wednesday with a great math lesson. Make sure you're staying safe and feel free to call me or inbox me or text me if you'd like to just say hi, boys and girls. Have a great rest of your day and make sure you are reading for at least 20 minutes as well as getting on iReady. Have a great day.